Hello and welcome back, Commanders and Commanderettes. Justy Puller here with another War Commander video. This one is an update on the Malichi boss base. I'm going to do it the same way I did in my original video, but this time I'm going to offer instructions, tips, and tricks on how to make this work. I got lucky, and on my first attempt, I got free repair. And so I'm going to do it the same way again. However, um, I will try to come up with a video for lower level players. This is my rogue platoon that I use for rogue bases, and I didn't need to change anything. I just wanted to show you that that setup works on nearly every base on the map that I have, that rogue base for all the rogue bases. So you might want to copy that. It has worked out well for me. I'm going to bring in the Prometheus. I'm going to pull him back. I don't want him to get caught with the laser and try to move in. You'll notice that my Richard does get sort of pulled in there. Um, so um, you couldn't see it for some reason. It was invisible, but I deployed my Richard, and then as soon as I moved my Gravedigger, the laser hit the Richard. The Richard came in and moved. And I've been doing that over and over again. I leave my Richard in that spot so that he can actually get drawn in. Once I get the first front um, cannons cleared using the Richard and using distractions, then I'm going to try to draw out the Malichi. It's helpful to take out the Malichi defenders because they'll have greater range than the Malichi itself because they're in front of Malichi. And then I use the Gravedigger as a distraction and my three Cosmortars and my Gus to take out the Malichi. You notice I didn't get any damage on any of those things. So I was just checking right there my hotkeys, making sure that number one and number two were working. And I've got a video out if you don't know how to use the hotkeys. It's very important for quick and precise action that you can press number one, press number two, or whatever numbers that you select. You can go up to 10 uh, pre-numbered units. Sometimes I require 9 or 10 depending on the attack. That's a pretty complicated attack if you have to have 9 or 10 things. But in this one, all you need is 1 and 2. Number 1 for either the Gravedigger, and then number 2 for the Sir Richard, or vice versa. But that way I can quickly select which unit without having to go over there and grab the unit. It saves time when you use the hotkeys. As long as you keep the Gravedigger to the outside of the base and move him along, he'll be safe because the distractions are his blue ghosts are the ones that are going to be targeted. And really all I'm doing here is getting rid of the cannons. All I care about is the cannons and maybe the lasers too. But if you do happen to get targeted, if your Richard happens to get targeted by one of the hunters, you'll see a red icon on your Richard. Get him out of there and bring him back because the hunter will never stop firing at him. And after the cannons are gone, I bring in the Albert Ross. Now I don't know if the Albert Ross can handle the cannons. I haven't tested that, but I assume the cannons would do quite a lot of damage to Albert Ross, and you probably don't want to bring him in. However, he is flying pretty quickly, so the cannons maybe might miss him. I don't know. I will have to do some testing on that to find out, but I think that it's not. I'm pretty sure the cannons are going to do damage to the Albert Ross. So I wanted to show you the levels of my units. My units are not all max level. Um, my Gravedigger is level 10, and my Gus is level 20. He's max level. My Cosmortars are level 20. They're max level. And My Prometheus is an elite Prometheus, and without being elite, you're not going to be able to get those men to come out, those ground troops. So if you don't have at least a level 11, you're going to be out of luck. When I did my first video, my Albert Ross was a level 19. I just in a few minutes ago upgraded him to level 20, and so there you go. I'm not all max level on everything. Hope it was helpful.